Hello my boos, my beautiful yous, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is probably the most fun I've ever had on my channel. I'm so excited for you guys to watch this. So in last week's video, I asked you guys to guess what this week's video will be on, and I told you guys to just look through all of my YouTube comments and see one of the most common things that's commented on my channel. I know that there are a lot of things that are commented multiple times on my channel, and I didn't really realize that in the moment, so that's my bad, but a lot of you guys asked for a skincare routine, so I will definitely come out with one of those for you guys in the future. So this comment has stood out to me the most, and it is that I look like Dua Lipa. I definitely don't think we look that similar, but I can for sure see the resemblance, especially like when I have my hair in a low slick back bun. But she's honestly so awesome. I love her music, and I think like the first memory that I have of her is her New Rules song. And I remember the first time I heard it, I thought it was like the coolest song ever. First of all, I thought I had like discovered the song. I didn't even really know who she was at the time. And I said this to all my friends, I'm like, this is so empowering. Like, I love this. Like, I just love that you can like relate it to different relationships in your life. So I thought it was so cool, and I really love what she's about. I love her music. So I was really excited to sit down and film this video for you guys. The day that I realized that I really want to do this video is after I saw one of my favorite makeup artists on Instagram. Her name is Nikki_makeup. This is a screenshot of her profile, and I will link her Instagram down below. She did this makeup look on her, and I just thought it was so beautiful and bold and unlike anything that I've ever done before, so I was really looking forward to recreating this. I also tried to look into the outfit and the accessories that she had. I absolutely love the bodysuit that she was wearing, and I even found it. I can link it down below. It's for sure on the pricier side. It's like $400. I'm not gonna lie, for a second I was like, do I need this bodysuit? Like, I just loved it so much, and I thought I could wear it with so many different things. But then I was like, let me do some searching on the internet. I want to find like a good dupe for this dress and also for her jewelry, and I kind of just want to like make it my own. So I found this dress from Glisten Styles. I love it. It's like the cut is like pretty much the same, and it fits really nicely. I found this necklace from Forever 21 actually, and it was like $5, and I think it's so cute. It has like the same paper clip look that she has going on, and then I just matched it with these earrings that are also from Forever 21, super cheap, and I just linked them down below for you guys. So I'm gonna just stop rambling and just get onto the video. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So firstly, to moisturize my face, I'm going to take my Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream. I love this one because it's a very thin consistency. I feel like it doesn't clog my pores. A dupe for this, if you're looking for something a little bit more on the affordable side, would definitely be the CeraVe moisturizer, but the PM one. I don't know, I use the PM during the AM. Sue me. But I just feel like they're both really similar as far as like texture and just making sure that my skin doesn't feel dry. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to take this Laura Mercier foundation primer. Just going to put a little dab of that on my hands and just work that starting in my T-zone area and then out to my face. Okay, I'm going to plot myself over to this side a little, and I'm going to put a picture of Dua right here just so you guys can get a better comparison, and I'm looking at her picture like right in front of me, so just want you guys to be able to do that too. Okay, I'm gonna start off with eyebrows. Dua Lipa's eyebrows are very thick and feathery, especially in this makeup look. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a lighter shadow. This is the Sigma Dark Brow Powder Duo, and this is in the shade Dark. I'm gonna focus on lowering my arch a little bit, so that means filling in this area right here, which would usually be a little higher. By the way, I just uploaded a really in-depth eyebrow routine on my channel, so I will link that down below for you guys if you're interested. And then I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil in the shade Dark Brunette. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. And I'm going to really go in and just make those hair-like strokes in the center of my brow. And to really get that full and feathery effect, I'm going to take my clear soap and just spray it with some Fix Plus, and just take a spoolie, rub that in, and just coat that on my brows. And then I'm taking my Morphe M421 brush to just clean those brows up, and my Shape Tip Concealer in the shade Medium. I'm going to focus on cleaning up the bottom nicely, even though she has those natural sparse hairs. This just looks better on my brows personally, but I'm not going to go and clean it up on the top as much as I usually would. Alright, and then instead of cleaning up the entire brow on the top, I'm going to just start from like halfway through. And this is just cleaning up the ends, but I'm going to keep these center hairs a little more wild. And I kind of just like to take my finger and just put them into place like that. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I really wanted to change things up, so I looked for like 10 minutes for a new foundation that could just compare to this Giorgio Armani foundation, but I just can't find one that's as good. Like, can you guys comment new foundations that are luminous but also just like medium coverage and just do wonders like this one? Like, until then, I'm going to be using this one probably in all my videos. So for those of you who don't watch my videos, this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. It's my absolute favorite foundation, and this is in the shade 6. And I'm going to mix that with this Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I just feel like these two would make a beautiful glowing baby. So I'm going to put like 4 pumps on my hand and kind of just place that with the spoolie on my hand as well. I'm going to, with my finger, just mix those two products together and place that on my face. Okay, so she doesn't have a very contour highlighted situation going on. She has like almost a little bit of contour and a lot of blush, which I think is so pretty. So I'm gonna mix these two. These are the Tarte Shape Tape Concealers. This is in the shade medium and this one is in light medium honey. Alright, and we're going to set that all into place with my Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just going to lightly tap that on. Okay, so before we start the face, I'm going to do my eyes first. I'm going to start off by using my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, and I'm going to use this to just warm up my eyes. This is going to probably be the only shade that I'm using because it doesn't look like she has much eyeshadow on. It's more about the eyeliner. So I'm just dipping into that and working that in to my crease. And this isn't gonna just be a gradient look. I'm applying this to my entire lid basically and connecting that to my nose even. Okay, and that is going to be it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna move on to eyeliner, which is like the star of the look. I'm obsessed with this liner. Okay, so as you can see, I made a very thin line on both of my eyes, and then I'm going to start off with my wing. So as you can see, when you look at the picture, her eyeliner is very dragged out. It's almost even further than her eyebrow, and it's smoked out as well, which we're going to do after we go in with the liquid liner. Her wing is also not angled upwards, it's angled more horizontally, so as I'm dragging the lower lash line out, I'm going to just make sure to do more of a straight line. And the reason for making that flick is the key of this look is to make it look thinner and thinner and thinner, like it's almost disappearing at the end, and doing that flick will really help you achieve that. And I'm going to just connect that to my upper lash line. So I think that is good as far as the tip. I made it a little bit thicker right here, so I started from more of the center of my eye and connected it again. So in the center of her eye, she has that very pointed look going on, so we're going to just trace the inner corners and just drag it out. Alright, so this is the first eye, just as far as the liner. I'm loving this. I feel like Batwoman right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye for the sake of time, and I'll be right back. Alright, that is it for eyeliner. I'm actually really excited about how this turned out. It's like weird to see myself in the viewfinder because I look so intense. But next we're going to focus on really smoking out this eyeliner. So I'm going to take like a dark brown shade and also mix it with like a more of a warmer tone that matches this MAC Give Me Sun. And as you can see, the entire bottom lash line is smoked out by like a light brown shade. And when we're getting into the liner, we're kind of just like mixing it in and dragging it out with that flick. So the mascara on her lower lash line is kind of like clumped into pieces, and I love that look. I think it's so pretty. So I'm gonna just basically take my Lancome mascara and I'm gonna take off the top of that and take a clean spoolie and just kind of like dip it in. And just use that to coat my lower lashes. I'm going to kind of just attempt to clump like 3 or 4 hairs together. For lashes today, I'm going to go in with these Kiehls lashes in the shade 03. I'm going to just trim these lashes just a tiny bit. Make sure when you're trimming your lashes that you're always trimming from the outer edge and not the inner edge. So these lashes are a little bit more on the natural side, but I'm pretty sure Nikki used individuals. At least that's what it looks like from the picture, but I'm going to just use these lashes and just really amp them up with my mascara. Alright, we're finally done with the eyes. I'm going to just bronze up my face a little. I'm going to take my MAC Give Me Sun again and just this fluffy brush. Today we are not focusing so much on a contour. It's more of like warming up the face, a highlighter, and some blush as well. Okay, so she has a very peachy lip and a peachy blush. So I'm going to take this Morphe blush trio, and this is called the Pop of Peach. And I'm going to just take this center one right now, and I'm going to kind of mix it with a little bit of my MAC Give Me Sun, just to give it like a little bit of a combination between a blush and a contour, because I just love contouring my face. So I'm just going to dip into both of those, tap that off, and just put that on the apples of my cheeks. And as you can tell, she has such a beautiful glowy highlight going on, and even at the very like top of her cheekbone, she has almost like a little of a yellow tint highlight. So I'm first going to go in with my Becca in the shade Opal, and actually I'm going to just set my face before I highlight. And she doesn't really have much highlighter on her forehead, so I'm just going to keep this highlight right on the top of the cheekbone, and I can see she has a little bit on the chin. And just to achieve that little yellow highlight that she has going on the top of her cheekbone, I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. Shout out to my best friend Katie, she got me this. And I'm going to take a very small brush and just dip into this because it's very pigmented. And just apply that like right on the highest point of my cheekbone. So for lips, she has like a very sheer peachy lip. It almost looks like a butter gloss on top. So I'm going to just go ahead and line my lips with this LA Girl lip liner. I use this liner on like almost all of my lip looks because it's just such a nice base, and like it makes your lips really come to life. Then I'm going to take this Maybelline liquid lipstick in the shade Driver. And I like this because it gives like that peachy tint to your lips. And I'm going to take this lip gloss by Makeup Forever. It's in Aqua Rouge. And I just put like a clear gloss on top. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I just had so much fun filming this. This is the first time on my channel that I've done like a makeup inspired look where I get to recreate somebody else's work, and I think this is like my favorite thing I've ever done on my channel. If you guys like this type of video and want to see me recreate more looks, then definitely leave me some suggestions down below in the comments. A huge shout out to my boos, my beautiful yous, for always watching my videos and supporting me. If you guys would like to be a part of the Fabu fam, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And if you guys would like to follow me in between uploads, my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter are all at sagoniamlazarof. And until then, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!